The Buffalo Bills were just completely embarrassed at home on Monday Night Football against the Denver Broncos. The Bills started the game with a fumble by James Cook. Then Josh Allen had a couple of terrible interceptions in the first half. One in particular where he essentially gave the Broncos 3 extra points before halftime. The Bills' offense looked lethargic from the opening drive. And the crazy part is, their rushing attack was strong. James Cook and Latavius Murray combined for 177 yards on 8.4 yards per carry and a touchdown. The problem was with their passing attack. Josh Allen only completed just over 57% of his throws for 177 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions, and posted a passer rating of 59.3. Costly interceptions have been a problem for Josh Allen yet again this season. Allen has thrown an interception in the past 6 consecutive games, and his 11 total interceptions lead the NFL. For anyone who has followed Josh Allen throughout his career, you already know this is nothing new. Interceptions have been what has held Josh Allen back from being potentially the best quarterback in the league, and it's also what cost them the game on Monday night. Despite the offense's 4 turnovers, the Bills' defense held the Broncos' offense to just 6 points off turnovers. But their effort wasn't enough as the game came down to a game-winning field goal at the end of regulation. It's safe to say that if those turnovers didn't happen, Buffalo would have won the game. The Bills' loss against the Broncos has had some huge ramifications. First of all, the Bills are now 5-5 and have fallen out of the playoffs in the highly contested AFC. Not only that, but today it was announced that the Bills have fired their offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey. And obviously, firing your offensive coordinator midway through the season is not a good sign. Dorsey has been the offensive coordinator since the beginning of 2022 after Brian Daboll left to become the New York Giants head coach. The Bills hoped that Dorsey would be able to pick up where Daboll left off by keeping Josh Allen's turnovers to a minimum. Brian Daboll played a huge role in the development of Josh Allen. Coming into the NFL, Josh Allen was looked at as a project quarterback with extremely high upside. He displayed a lot of athleticism in college and an extremely strong arm. However, he struggled immensely with accuracy and decision making, and those problems would follow Allen into the NFL. As in his first 2 seasons, Josh Allen failed to complete 60% of his passes. But in his 3rd season, he broke out. Josh Allen suddenly was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. In 2020, Josh Allen's 284 yards per game, 37 touchdowns, and 107.2 passer rating were all career highs. But most importantly, his completion percentage jumped from 58.8 to 69.2, and his interception percentage was only 1.7%, which is his career low. And Brian Daboll was the offensive coordinator through it all. He helped bring out the absolute best in Josh Allen, and he played a huge role in helping him become the player that the Bills thought he could be when they took him in the first round in 2018. But now without Daboll and under Dorsey, it looks like Josh Allen is regressing and falling back into his old turnover-prone ways. And thus, the Bills decided to move on from Dorsey midway through his 2nd season as the offensive coordinator, which is absolutely shocking given that the Bills went on an absolute tear from weeks 2 to 4, where they outscored their opponents by a score of 123 to 33. But after that, it's been rough sledding. The Bills are 2-4 in their last 6 games, and all 4 of their losses have come against AFC opponents. This now has sportsbooks actually favoring the Bills to miss the playoffs. That's right, a team that was reportedly Super Bowl or bust heading into the season is now on the brink of missing the playoffs entirely. But the fallout for the Bills after Monday night keeps getting crazier. Star wide receiver Stefon Diggs struggled against the Broncos, only catching 3 passes for 34 yards on 5 targets. This led to his brother and Dallas Cowboys cornerback Stefon Diggs to get on Twitter and start stirring the pot. After the game, Stefon Diggs tweeted out saying that his brother needs to leave Buffalo. But even better than that, he followed up that tweet by saying, "Let's not forget he didn't start going off till bro got there," referring to Josh Allen, which is honestly true if you look at the numbers. The Bills traded for Diggs in the offseason heading into 2020, which, as I mentioned earlier, was Josh Allen's breakout season. And the relationship between Stefon Diggs and Josh Allen has been a little rocky recently. It started in the Bills' playoff loss to the Cincinnati Bengals, where Diggs could be seen getting pretty heated at Josh Allen on the sideline. Then, after a series of cryptic tweets in the offseason, Stefon Stefon Diggs did not report to the Bills on the first day of the team's mandatory minicamp, and head coach Sean McDermott said that he was very concerned about Diggs' absence from the team. This obviously sparked a lot of drama and potential trade rumors surrounding Diggs, but they ultimately would be laid to rest as Diggs reported to camp and repeatedly said that everything was blown out of proportion. But it's really hard to believe that now after what his brother just tweeted out. Let's not be fooled by this. Stefon Diggs is unhappy in Buffalo. There is absolutely no way that Trevon would have sent out those tweets without talking to Stefon first. I believe that Stefon Diggs is using his brother's voice to let everyone know that his time in Buffalo is coming to an end, which is honestly a shame because when Stefon Diggs came to Buffalo, him and Josh Allen seemed like a great quarterback and wide receiver duo. In fact, they even acted like best buds. However, it looks like those days are over and Stefon Diggs is clearly letting it be known that he's unhappy. Things are going downhill quickly for the Buffalo Bills, and it seems like last night was the tipping point. What once was one of the AFC's top contenders are potentially going to miss the playoffs. The Bills still have to play the Eagles, Chiefs, and Dolphins all on the road, and they have to do this now while transitioning between offensive play callers and dealing with drama from their star wide receiver. I think there's a good chance that the Buffalo Bills move on from Sean McDermott this offseason and take a different approach towards building around Josh Allen, because clearly something needs to change in order for the Bills to be one of the premier teams in the AFC once again. Hey everyone, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button, as it will go a long way in helping me grow this channel for you. This is a channel where I talk all things NFL, so if you enjoy the NFL, you will like this channel. I've really been making an effort lately to get out more content for you guys because you guys have been showing a lot of love on my recent videos, and I thank you so much for that. So make sure to stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time.